Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is feeling healthy and happy this morning. So we're gonna take a little short adventure this morning. It's a balmy 28 degrees, something like that. And I say we because I got my main man with me, Landon, this morning. And so we're gonna do a short hike. And by the title of the video, you've already guessed, we are going to cook breakfast by a creek. So we are fortunate enough to have a nice little creek running behind our house, a little ways, a short hike. And we come down here occasionally, bring the dog, let her play, and do those kind of things. So yeah, that's what we're going to do this morning. So you can see I wouldn't be hiking too far with a iron skillet in my hand. So obviously we're gonna cook some breakfast, but we're gonna make a breakfast hash, and so yeah, we're looking forward to just spending some time outside this morning and hanging out together. It's been a long week, right, Landon?
Yeah.
Landon's job is to carry the food down here.
Yep.
And so we're gonna hike for a bit. It's a little ways back here, so I'm gonna sign off, and we're gonna get a fire going when we get down here, and we'll check in with you guys then. See ya. That's a hard look. I'm going right through a knot right there. Come on.
Ah.
Sorry, we'll get it. All right. Let's see if she'll light, Landon.
I'm actually on a rock.
It didn't take but a couple strikes, didn't it?
Yeah.
It is a little damp down here where we got some rain a few days ago, but I think we were able to find some dry timber.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this. We'll get this fire going, get a good bed of coals going, and we'll start preparing breakfast. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Going over now to the fire.
Yeah, we got to get this thing rolling so we can get some coals going, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it's unfortunate that we don't have a lot of birch in this area. That makes such great starter tinder, but sometimes you can find a down tree, and I think this might be black walnut, but it's fallen, but it's not laying on the ground. So if you're ever trying to build a fire without any dry tinder, try to find trees that are laying, but a portion of them are off the ground. Typically that wood is dry. The stuff that's laying on the ground, if you look up farther, you can tell it's rotten and wet. So this tinder here came off of that tree there.
Sage advice of the day.
Sage advice of the day. So if you find yourself in a survival situation, yeah, just keep that in mind. So we're getting there. I'm gonna build it up, and then we're gonna start preparing some food.
Peace.
Peace. All right, guys, we're set up here. We got our fire going. We're building up some more embers. Not quite enough to cook on yet, but we're getting there. So we've got a little pot of water boiling for some coffee. We'll do a little French press Nicaraguan coffee. All right, so everything we got here for our skillet, our hash, of course, your iron skillet. And then here, if you can zoom in, Landon, we've got potatoes cut up. I went ahead and pre-cooked these. It makes it a lot easier when you're cooking potatoes on a skillet. Green pepper, onion, mushrooms. We have bacon, we have tomatoes, and we got sage out of our herb garden. So eggs are in the cooler. That'll be the last thing to go on. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that here in a little bit once this fire burns down a little bit better and we have some more embers. But it looks like I've got a good boil on my water, so I will go ahead and get that going. So obviously this is my second round of coffee this morning because it's a little later in the morning than I normally wake up, so I couldn't go that long. But yeah, so we'll let that steep a little bit, and my little stir here to get it right. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this little section. Tune back in when all the ingredients come together. It's gonna be wonderful. So off for now. All right, Landon, here's your opportunity to tell us a little bit more about your channel. What was your last video that you posted?
It was Slappy Stole My Poppets.
Oh, okay.
And I'll give you guys a little thing. Landon versus creepy people might need to know this.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna give a hint on what the next video's gonna be.
Oh, is this like an Easter egg?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it.
So, some people might not know what Robert the Doll is, but I'm basically gonna be telling the story of him, and there'll be a little bit more to it.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, so yeah, I'm not familiar with that, so I look forward to watching it. So you guys tune in to Landon versus Creepy, or maybe if you have kids, they might be interested in some of the things Landon's talking about. So
Yeah.
for now, we'll sign off with him, and breakfast will be ready soon.
Peace. I mean, Jaw.
Ja, man. Coffee time. All right.
It's the time you've all been waiting for.
Sizzle, sizzle. You know it. We're going to start with the bacon first.
Every single Forced Adventures with Scott video has to have a sizzle sizzle.
Always have to have a sizzle sizzle. So we'll get that bacon crisped up, and then we'll start adding our onions and peppers and mushrooms and all that good stuff. And then the way it'll work is the eggs will go in last in their own little pockets. But for now, we'll let that bacon crisp up.
Signing off?
Yeah. All right, last step in the process. Made a little dugout for 3 eggs. Let's see here. There we go. I think I spot a little shell right there. I'm gonna try and dig out. Yep. And we'll let that go just like that until those eggs are cooked, and then we're in business. All right, guys. It looks like we are about done here. Looks like the eggs are cooked just sunny side, or cooked enough like we like them. So we're gonna do a little hash, and we're gonna get some eggs and everything in there, and I'm dumping it into the fire. That's okay. So that's one helping. And then Bridget joined us, so we're gonna make her a helping.
I retired.
And Landon, we brought Landon some banana nut bread that Mom had made a few days ago, because he didn't really like the idea of the hash so much. So we got a couple of dark spots in there, but I think we can eat around those. But yeah, so we're gonna sign off for now and enjoy our breakfast by the creek. Hope you guys have a great day. You too. You blazing the way, buddy? Good deal. Good deal. Well, hey guys, we're on our hike back to the house, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful time by the creek this morning. It's we got our bellies full, and got to breathe in some fresh air. So yeah, we got a pork loin down in the crock pot for dinner tonight. We're gonna make some barbecue. We got some coleslaw. I'm gonna air fry some French fries. And I know what you're all are wondering. It's like, is this a food channel or a forest adventure channel? Well, it's a little bit of both. And so anyway, we'll turn back to my guide here. Landon, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Good, good.